Hey, Jersey Devil 1976 here. Today I want to show you my conversions for making a regular plastic knob into a Mega Armor knob. These are the two that I got done. I did these probably about a year and a half ago, right before my son was born. But after that, I just didn't have time to finish the last one, and it was something I just kept putting off, and other projects got started. So I was only going to build 3, so I figured I'd just go ahead and do the last one, since I don't really have anything else going on right now. But I would also thought to just go ahead and just do like a small series, just kind of showing you the progress of the video of the model, so that way you can kind of get an idea of what I'm doing and maybe see a few of the techniques that I've described in some of my other videos. As you can see, these models are pretty stock. I didn't really do much except add like a lot of the details to them. I kept all the arms the same and all that. For the big shooters, I basically just extended the barrel of their pistol arms and then added a second gun underneath of it to represent the twin link big shooter, and it works out very well. Power claws are just standard. I decorated them up a little bit with some glyphs and stuff like that, but nothing too different there. Most of the main components that I added were these big heavy boots on their feet, just to give them some height. And then these engines on the back, which power all the pistons and stuff like that, which I have connected to the feet, the legs, and the arms. And then basically just a bunch of smaller armor plates on the torsos and arms and knees and stuff like that, and their thighs, just to make them look a little bit more heavily armored. And then these big steel jaws as well. I was going to use the plastic version that came with the kit, but they looked a little bit too small, so I wanted something a little bit bigger, a little bit more jagged looking, so I just made some myself. So yeah, I had a lot of little glyphs. They're kind of hard to see because they're so small. But I tried to put some on like just about every surface, just because I knew that when these things were painted, they were just going to look like, big chunks of metal pretty much, because you don't really see much of the skin or the cloth on them. So I just wanted something that I could add some different colors. I'll do the glyphs in different colors, so that way a little bit of color to the model once I get them painted. So there's those two. And as you can see, as compared to just a regular knob, they are quite a bit taller. Back to back there. And they fit on the 40mm base really well. They don't look it when you have without the armored boots and all that, but here's the other one I started. As you see, he looks a little bit small in there, but once you start adding all the armor plates and pistons and stuff, he really looks like he fits on there better. So that's the start of that. This is all I've really done so far on this one. Basically, you need to add some height to them so I can build those boots around his feet. What I did, so I have just some thick stock of styrene strip here. Just cut a small length of them and glued them to the bottom of the feet to kind of raise them up. I glued one back to the heel here. And from there, I'm just going to build the boot around that. I'm going to use a couple different size strips for that. This is some 0.30 thickness styrene. I got a 1/4 inch strip, and then I got some 3/16 inch strip. Basically with this, I'm just going to come back here and build up the heel part, like so. Actually, first I'll take this small piece here and glue this to the back of the heel, because he's taking a step forward, kind of like this one right here, as you can see. And then that way, I can build the back of the boot and put like a tread pattern on there. So I'll glue this on like that, and then I'll come with this thinner strip and I'll just kind of build up this area around the foot here on both sides and then on the back like this. Then for the front, I'll take this wider strip and I'll bend a piece of this. And this stuff it's fairly easy to bend. You can just do it with like a pencil or a pen or like an X-Acto knife handle. You just kind of take it and just kind of pull it across like so between your thumb and the pencil, and it kind of gives it that curved shape. And then you can kind of even just slowly wrap it around like that. And just the heat from your hands will help warm it up a little bit just to help mold it. You don't want to do this around anything too thin because then you'll snap it and break it. If you're using like some thicker strip, like some 0.40 or something, try like starting around a Sharpie marker. Get a nice curve going, get it warmed up, and then go down to like something like a pen or a pencil. As you can see, I can bend it like that and then glue it in place and it'll stay like that. So after the back part of the heel is built up, I'll come back around here, wrap the front of the foot in this wider strip, and then just glue that in place. And that'll be the boot there. And then I'll do some other decorative things. I'll build like some straps across the top of the feet, and then I'll have points to attach the pistons to. Only other thing I really did, I shaved off all the detail in the front here, just so it's nice and flat. I don't think I have a piece of sheet. That way when I take a piece of sheet, I can make a front armor plate here and it'll have a nice flat surface to glue to. I'll cut this down to size and make it something that'll fit right there, and then I'll do some armor on the legs and all that. And then I'll also cut a plate for the back, which will house all the components for the pistons and the little motors and exhaust pipe and stuff like that. So that'll probably be the next video that you see. I'll just do some small steps and just kind of show you where I go with that, and then the next one after that. After that, I'll probably do some work on the pistol here. I'll extend the barrel, find another one to glue up under here. If I don't find something, maybe I'll just try to scratch build it, just for fun. So that's pretty much it for this right now. So as you see, it's just a small start, but maybe give somebody some ideas or something like that. Other thing I was working on, I took a little bit of break from that scratch built Deff Dread. Worked on it for almost 2.5 months or whatever, and I went back and I counted the rivets on it, and I went back and did it twice to make sure, and I figured out how many were on there, and it's quite a bit. So thought I might have a little bit of fun with it. So if anybody wants to take a guess at how many are on there, just leave a comment below and let me know, and we'll just see who gets closest, and who knows, maybe we'll do something fun with it, or whatever. So again, any questions or comments, just let me know, and we'll see y'all next time. Thanks everyone.